my mood, I won't lie, I'm a little salty right now. I had my base overrun late last night on a Sunday night around, well, too late for comfort, let's put it that way. And things did not go well. I won't get into the details, but it was enough to make me consider, hey, maybe I should just relocate. Considering that I'm not a wiki Andy, I'm learning as I go. I like to play organically, so I've learned that there are certain aspects of this game that I don't like. I don't like global chat. I'm actually shocked that it's on by default. I looked through the server lists and I could only find a handful of servers that had changes at all to the defaults, but I couldn't find a single server that has global chat disabled. So for some reason, everybody seems to think that global chat is a positive. It's not. It's not a positive. Not in a PvP server, it's not. It's fine for PvE, but for PvP servers, in my opinion, global chat should be off by default, not on. Devs might figure this out. The player community might figure this out eventually. It breaks immersion. It allows people to do enemy teaming, which is what happened to me last night. It's a lot easier for people to find different bases in rapid time when otherwise they'd have to explore the map. There's all kinds of chicanery that goes on. And it also becomes spam. It's all over the screen, which is just distracting. So like currently I've just turned it off in the settings. So I'm not going to participate in global chat. I mean, every once in a while if there's an emergency I need to fire it up, fine. But most of the time now, from now on when I play this game, I'm not going to have global chat on. Regardless if the community has it on for the server, I don't care. I don't want it on the screen. I don't want to interact with that aspect of it. If I need to contact people on the server, I'll get in the Discord, whatever. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on that. The other big thing is golems. Golems appearing on the map should be off by default. Not on. And it's on by default. But luckily, this server and a handful of others, in the wisdom of the admins, realize that that thing is awful. Turn it off. Now you might ask yourself, well, why? Well, I'll tell you why. Because when it's on, everybody and his brother can just show up at the fight, walk on in, and vulture everything inside a broken castle. So in a matter of seconds, the whole place is cleaned out. Not to mention, the targets confuse the servants that are trying to defend, which, frankly, they don't do a very good job in the first place. So that is hugely dangerous to someone who's trying to defend their base. That's what happened to me. I had like, I don't even know, 10 people inside my base. Servants were running all over the place. Didn't focus on my main enemy. You know, I was outclassed in every way possible by him as it was. So, you know, there was no way I could keep my good, you know, items that were stored. There's no way I could defend them all. It's impossible. Unless I had moved them all to some inconvenient spot. But frankly, I just didn't have time. I wasn't home all that day. I didn't even think it was even possible that somebody would even bother my particular base. But I knew there was a certain person that probably would do it. And that is exactly who ended up doing it. But I'm not going to give him any. I'm not going to give him any kind of credit. I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to name servers. I'm not going to get any of that because I didn't even tell any of these people that I'm a streamer. Because I don't want that affecting what I do here.